So, one thing I love about this ministry, you guys, is it's my favorite scene in the Bible. You guys know David, King David? Yeah, good luck for King David. King David, at one point, you guys, was so happy and loved the Lord so much that he took to the streets in what would be the modern day Speedo, and he just got down with his bad self. He just shook it and went nuts. I asked him if I could come up in the Speedo tonight, but he didn't let me, so. Hey, so this ministry, I think, just brings that verse back to life, and just give it up for this ministry and the fact that we can dance and worship God. Hey, so just a little bit about me. Man, I was blessed to grow up in Huntington Beach, California. And man, I was blessed to grow up in a Christian home with two very, very loving parents, two very loving brothers, and man, in a lot of cases, just had the dream childhood. Got to play a lot of sports, got to do really good in school. I got to go to University of Hawaii for college, and just have been blessed. So I always lived with this blind faith. I just was brought up a believer. So when I knew what the word believe was and what it meant to believe, I believed because I was surrounded by it. So I had this blind faith, and that's a beautiful thing. It really is. Jesus talks about the faith of a child, and in a lot of cases, man, a child's faith is blind. But as you go through life, you encounter adversity. And it happened for me when I was 21, just a few years ago, while I was out in Hawaii. My dad was diagnosed with cancer, and I lost my father at 21. I was very blessed to have him for 21 years. Incredible man of God. But needless to say, it shook that blind faith. No longer could that faith be blind. That faith needed to be pressed into. It needed to be leaned into. And I was just blessed to have the background that I did, that was the first place I went. The first place I went was just to press into Jesus. And just in that suffering, in that mourning, I experienced God. I felt God for the first time in my apartment room, completely alone. Sobbing, praying, felt a hand touch my shoulder. Incredible, you guys. An incredible feeling. Some of you have felt it. And man, tonight, the reason we throw this event is because we get to live in that reality. That the very creator of this earth, the very creator of every one of these artists, every one of you guys, he wants to have a personal relationship with you. Amen. And one of the biggest misconceptions of this world, and one of the main reasons we started this ministry, was that God is a cosmic killjoy. And what that means is that God just constantly wants to suck out the joy in life. That he doesn't want you to do drugs. He doesn't want you to have sex. He doesn't want you to have one-night stands. And not just sexual one-night stands, you guys, but one-night stands in the form of Friday night parties. That's why we have these events on Friday nights, just to provide an alternative for people to come and party, have a good time, but grow closer and grow in joy and grow in fellowship closer and closer to the Lord. So we form these nights, you guys, in this ministry in the hopes that you see the joys and the fulfillment of life that the world doesn't feed us. The world feeds us tons, man. Society and media, we're just flooded with all this crap, you guys. And it's real. It's real. And God has just blessed us to come out here and fight against that. And all we are is available, you guys. Yes, these guys are talented. They're just using their God-given gifts to further his kingdom. That's what we're all about, you guys. We just want you guys to know, man, the joy that we live with. That we're not worshiping a cosmic killjoy. Alright? We're worshiping in a love affair. A passionate love affair. The very creator of love wants to love you. There is no love out there that is better than this love.
That's right. Preach it.
You're feeling it right now, you guys. You felt it with Million on stage, with Black Knight on stage, Marcus G, John Gibbs. They have that love. And this cool thing about God, when you love on Him, He just like oozes out of you. You can't help it. He comes out of your pores, your fingernails, your nose, your mouth, your ears. He's unstoppable with an available heart, with just a few available hearts. He puts on such a rad ministry like this. Jesus once said, you guys, right before He died, He said, you guys, to His disciples, He said, you guys will go on to do much greater things than me. What? Unreal, you guys, that we would go on and do much greater things than Jesus. That's insane. And I think, you guys, that opportunities like this are those that He was speaking of. That hip-hop, rap, in downtown San Diego would be used to further His kingdom. Is that So you guys, this is man, just, I mean, the whole night is amazing, but this is an incredible part of the night, you guys, where we get to come as a group